Hey, Troubles.
No, I'm heading to get some deer food. Just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it. Just went and fed the fish. I said, what up, fish? You know what I'm saying? I said, what's up, fish? You know what I'm saying? Well, I did less of a brine than they said, in less time than they said. And honestly, I thought it was too salty. But it could have had something to do with the breading that I used, which has salt in it too. So I think next time, it's like all this stuff, I did this, everything I've tried, I had this learning curve. So I think next time it'll be a lighter solution, longer. It was still good. We ate almost a pound each. They were good as hell. And it is saltier because, of course, you're brining it. But I noticed, like in Butterball turkeys, Costco chickens, and that Hattie's chicken that I had in Birmingham, it didn't taste salty, even though I know it was brined. So I don't know what I'm missing here. I just said, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? I just said, "What's up with this, man?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really know. I used kosher salt, like they say. I diluted it good. I made sure, I looked at it from the bottom in a clear thing. I went light too, and it was salty. But when you're trying food and you give it to someone, even like when I have it, I know what I'm looking for. Like I'll tell you another thing that was surprising. Like I cook in peanut oil. I just bought a 3-gallon thing of it yesterday. It was supposed to be cheaper. I got fucked on it, but I didn't feel like taking it off my bill. It was like $1 a gallon cheaper, big deal. But I'll tell you what I was surprised at. I cut it into like 1.5-inch squares, kind of, and I temp everything, especially when I'm messing around with chicken. And you know that chicken cooked to be on the safe side, 165. Those were cooked in 3 minutes. Now I don't cook frozen stuff. I always try and get it up to like at least, around 40. And that stuff was cooked in that short a time. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild, man. I'll do the next batch. I think I'll go with a not seasoned breading, like just something like cornflakes or something, not much salt in it. I'll get it down eventually, but I mean I like salt, but I try not to eat that much. So I'll just like I said, we ate the hell out of both of them anyway. We both really got down on it. I was reading a book today on E. coli and salmonella. Most salmonella is from cheap chicken thawed in in the sink, and then you get it on other things later, like lettuce and stuff. Where you're washing that off. It's weird, isn't it? I was Another big cause of salmonella is unwashed chicken eggs, which makes sense. The eggs coming out of the same place are pooping, and if you don't wash them off. And a lot of people get salmonella from reptiles, and I didn't realize this, but all reptiles, part of a healthy gut is salmonella present 24/7, all the time. Yep. No shit. So yeah, it was good. I just be kicking it, You know what I'm saying? I'll just be kicking it. Nice day today. It's 65 right now. Instant thermometer. You ought to peg one of those thermometers, just tape it to your arm or something when you're having those orgasms when you're sleeping. See what your temperature gets up to. Hey Mark, how you doing? You been kicking it? You doing a pirate radio tonight? It's pirate radio. Nice sunset tonight. Hey, huge pots in the Mega Million and the Powerball, both. Definitely get one tonight. Tonight's 725 million, I think. Oh, good, you're kicking it. That's cool. Yeah, I've been going to bed earlier at night, getting up earlier. I gotta get working on that house, man. I'm dreading it. Got too much shit to do. Clean it good. I have to clean it good and, get my bed all like nice. And I gotta steam clean the couch. Just be kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Only got 35 miles to empty. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Just be kicking it, man. How's the chat's been going? Pretty good? They've been shutting you down or they backed off? Tell them to back off, man. Leave me alone. No, I haven't moved into it. No, I've been just fucking off. I should be in there, but I haven't. I just got my bedroom light, my bathroom lights working. I gotta like clean everything and get the stickers off the windows and that kind of shit. No, I'm taking the fridge and the oven from the place I'm living in now and putting it in there, which I'm glad for. I hate buying shit like that. Hey, Chris. Good. Yeah, which is fine with me. Oh, I gotta get a washer and dryer still, too. Yeah, I haven't been doing the late night ones as much. I've been just kicking. I think not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm going to go to the Louisville semi-truck conference. MATS, it's called, MATS. All the displays, all the cool trucks and stuff. Oh, tell her I said hello. Yeah, just be kicking it. I'm running a little late to Tractor Supply. They close at 8. I'd like to know how much the sales of pet food is done, like chickens and horses. This week, another big load of petrified wood. 58,000 pounds. 58 pounds. Yeah, 58,000 pounds of petrified wood. Hey, Rita. Rita. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. 40% higher, yeah. A lot of it's getting made into tombstones, memorials, and tabletops. Yeah. I'm getting you a big dildo made out of it. Dribbles too. Big 12-incher. Be one that you can't wear out. Yeah, so it gets sold to there's not that much of it out here. Out there, it's all over the fucking place. It's like anything else. Grades of it, colors, blah, blah, blah. Most of that's like called Arizona red. No, you'd never know it's wood. No, it's petrified. It's super hard. It's 8.5 on the Mohs scale. The Mohs hardness scale. Are you familiar with that? MOHS. It's super hard. You're not scratching it or doing anything to it. No fucking way. Yeah, big black dildo. I can get one of those for you, a surprise gift to your girlfriend, Mark. Watch her eyes light up when she sees it. She'll look at you like she doesn't know what it is. She knows what it is. Yeah. You'll see her bragging to her girlfriends. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I've been fucking around with it a little bit, but honestly, I don't really. I know it sounds crazy, but it just doesn't. To me, it doesn't look good in a house. You could give me the most expensive tabletop. You can spend 80 grand on a good petrified wood tabletop, like a nice one. And I wouldn't want it, man. I just don't like that look for some reason. I mean, it's just, I don't like that furniture made out of logs and shit either. Where you got the bed and it looks like logs. I don't know. I just don't like the looks of it. Hey, Red Raider. Yeah, I'll give you a piece of it if you want. I got fucking tons of it. I can pick you out some nice pieces. It's, of course it's heavy. It's 50 to 400 million years old. Now, from where this came from, all this came from right around where Dinosaur National Park is in Arizona, same area. But it was private land, not public. The government bought up a lot of those places, just like where this came from. I'll give you some pieces of it if you want. I don't really care for it, to tell you the truth. And for some reason, I've messed around with it, but I don't really like polishing rocks. I don't know. I just don't like the look of them. Marty wants to polish them. It's like, have at it. I just don't like. I think they're cool looking. I wouldn't mind, having one so my fucking papers didn't blow off the table. But I just don't like the look of that shit. It's not like cool looking, like a beautiful glass lamp or like a 8-panel lamp like I gave Jabo, something like that. But I got it out of antique, so I don't collect that stuff anymore either. I don't collect anything except memories. If you want some, why do you want some of that, Rita? Do you like a nice thing of petrified rock? Does that interest you? I got it. A fucking, tons of it. Yeah, if you want some, let me know. It's like, as you can imagine, it's super heavy. I don't like that. I don't like yards that have a nautical theme, stupid ass looking plastic life house and a sunken boat. I don't like any of that kind of shit. Oh yeah, I can get you some. What colors do you like? Like lighter, darker? Okay. I got about 9 inches of petrified wood right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I mean, it's like anything, you know, like stuff that you like. I mean, I'm fascinated with I quit collecting those two marbles. It's fucking mental illness, man. Yeah, I don't want to collect anything. Seriously, man. Like, I fucked around with this paper, and about 80% through it, I regretted it. There's one thing I didn't tell you about that paper. I'll tell you why I bought it. And it seems like I paid a lot. You know what was in that group of shit? You're not going to believe it. A whole fucking 2 full shoe boxes full of legitimate old carved ivory. 2 full shoe boxes. And the reason I didn't show that in the video is because even though it's legal, you'll get flagged for it, and the feds will visit you, and they want to make sure that you didn't fucking slaughter 2 goddamn elephants on a safari last year and all that kind of shit. It's not worth it. No, it's not. No, it's not against the law. It is not. Now, there's places that don't want you selling it because of what I just said. eBay's one of them. But you can sell carved ivory. Yeah, you can. You may get a visit and they want to know where it's from and all that shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about it. The deal I got hooked up on that was they thought it was bone, not ivory. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the looks of that either, to tell you the truth. I mean, they've got some pretty cool things in you know, museums and stuff. But I don't really like the looks of ivory. I don't like any of that shit. I don't like antlers, no raw stuffed animals, no way. I mean, I'd like to breed fantail guppies as an example, but I just can't get myself to, even something this brainless as a guppy, to just be breeding something because of colors. You know? It's just, it's not right. They do it with these ball pythons too. Yeah, I hate to tell you, it's not worth anything. Newspapers are hardly worth anything. You know, I was into this shit for a long time. Did you see those newspapers I showed on the one that I uploaded the other day? I had fucking tons of them, like late 1800s. I mean, you'd think that stuff would be worth a lot of money, but it's not. There was a letter in that stuff I got that a guy that was buying some unrelated items saw, and it was the governor of Georgia wanting to move the capital, and it had like a bunch of politicians' signatures, and he told Marty about it. And I said, fuck, if I find it, you can have it. Look, I had a pretty good, I shouldn't say I had a pretty good collection. I had about 9 Abraham Lincoln letters on, good ones. But Abraham Lincoln signed and wrote a lot, so they were worth a lot, but not what you'd think. And even an Abraham Lincoln clipped signature, in other words, you'll have a letter that gets damaged, but you can cut out his signature, it's not worth that much. Not like you'd think. Yeah, interesting to read. Yeah, they sure are, yeah. Yeah, but old magazines, all that fucking shit. You know, it's not worth shit. If you got into collecting, like if you got into paper, it's like anything. You slowly upgrade. You get into bullshit, and then I got into Civil War, and then I didn't even want to fuck with anything unless it was Confederate. Then I get into generals, and then I get into Lincoln. You know, I'd rather have 10 things worth $10,000 each than 10,000 things worth $1 each. I don't want to fuck with that shit. Really, I thought that I was gonna, when I retired, I'd just be a good paper dealer, and I'd travel to shows and go to strip clubs one night and do the show the next, and just slowly take my time selling. And I realized very early on that I didn't like selling stuff. I don't like dickering with people. I don't want you trying to act like you know what you're talking about when you don't. I don't like small talk. I don't like these crooks on eBay. I don't like eBay anymore. So it's just like, fuck this, man. I'm not doing it. It's like anything, a marriage, a dog you buy, a car you buy, where you choose to live, a job you take. You don't know what it's like until you're doing it. And I know now that I don't like selling things. I don't want to fuck with people. I am willing to pay somebody to do it. I don't want to answer a bunch of stupid questions. I don't want to educate somebody about a subject that doesn't know anything about it and ask me 50 fucking questions even though they can't afford to buy it. I don't want to have anything to do with any of that. It doesn't interest me at all. And I learned, like, I will, like, help people think. Like, I knew some black kids that were getting fucked on flying lessons a long time ago. And even though I'm not an instructor, I could be. I just hate teaching people how to do something. But they were getting, I thought they were getting ripped off, and they were about ready to get out of aviation. And I worked with 3 of them, actually. And really, I gave them instruction. It wasn't, more like advice, because I wasn't charging them. And they're all 3 are airline pilots now. When I'm motivated to do something like that, like if I think somebody's getting a fucking, but as far as like teaching people to fly and shit, fucking forget it. I hate teaching people how to do shit. I really do. I like hate it like majorly. You know, I'll do like something simple, but I don't want to be spending like photography. I have people say, "Can you teach me photography?" It's like, no. Fucking takes forever. Now, if you've got big firm tits and you're about 20, maybe we can work something out. But otherwise, you're on your own. I've only got 15 minutes to go in here and get my... Look where these people... See, I'm not handicapped. I'm not retarded. I'm not a military veteran, so I'm going to have to park out with a mile walk. Let's kick it, you know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. Hey, get some Niger for birds. It's expensive as hell, Niger. But man, do they like it. They won't eat anything else.
Let's kick it, know what I'm saying? Let's kick it. See if I got enough gas to make it home. I don't think I do. Let's see here. Nope, only 8 miles. Gonna have to get gas here. Hello. Load it up. I kicked it, you know what I'm saying? I should go to that Walgreens. I wanted to look for some prebiotics, see if they got them. Get some KY jelly too. Nice night out. I mean, I'd be kicking it. It's darker than a motherfucker. I mean, I'd just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta go way over there. That lot didn't go through. What a fucked up parking lot. I don't think it does. Yeah, I guess it does. Unbelievable. I gotta turn left into this fucking thing. You know it. Hey, let's get it. Hey, Tim, how you doing? I'm gonna go in here and see, maybe not live. Look, I can't tell if it goes through. My night vision sucks, man. I'm gonna have to get a fucking package deal in front of alignments. Yeah, it was a nice day today, sure was. Beautiful. Makes me really want to party. Hey, my enemy. Yeah, I'll off-road it. I'll do it. Went back and got the fish feeder. It's not working, and I gotta figure out what's wrong with that damn thing. All that solar shit sucks, even if it's a fish feeder. Fucking thing will work for about a month. You know, flings out one fucking pellet of food, big deal. I need some serious shit. I mean, I need that shit flung the fuck out there. KY jelly, Magnum rubbers. They say, did you find everything? It's like, no, as a matter of fact, I didn't. Where are the big giant Magnum rubbers? She said, you mean prophylactics? It's like, no, I don't. I mean rubbers. The big ones, the biggest ones, like black guy size. She said, what are you going to do with those? I said, get the manager, please. I'm going to wear them, goddammit. What do you think I'm asking what I'm going to do with those? Yeah, let's kick it, man. Met a sweet lady in there. Really a sweet lady. I was telling her the good KY jelly to get. She said, what in the hell would I do with that? I got Marty some extended release melatonin. Fuck yeah. Kind of party, man. Extended release melatonin. Fuck yeah. Let's party, Marty. Let's kick it. Know what I'm saying? Let's see how I can get the fuck out of here a better way. Yeah, I got extended. I guess, you know what? I bought a prebiotic. I read, I just got done with that gut book today. And she talks about prebiotics. I'll tell you something else though. I love that book. That's the fastest I went through a whole book in a while. You know, like I read more than I discipline myself to do. But I'll tell you one thing. I found a little hole in her story. She wrote that book in 2012. It shows her is going to medical school in Germany, and it has in parentheses an MD, which medical doctor, right? Then it shows she did a TED Talk, and there was a reference to a PhD in microbiology, specializing in the gastrointestinal tract. Well, which the fuck is it? Big differences between a PhD and a gastroenterologist as an MD. Then I went and looked to see if she was published. Now, mind you, this book was written 12 years ago. I couldn't find her published as a PhD or an MD anywhere. So I smell a fish. Not that the book wasn't good, but which is it? Are you just there's excellent medical writers out there, medical related information that aren't doctors. I get this. You don't have to have a PhD in biochemistry to research and write good books. But that's not what she said. So what are you, a fucking doctor? Why haven't you got your PhD in 12 years? In most of those programs, you can't take that long. You can't take 30 years to get your PhD. You know, that shit like gets old. Yeah, so I'm not doubting what I read, but this isn't normal. You know what I'm saying? But get a lottery ticket tonight. Get a lottery ticket tonight. Yeah, I just think it's a little strange. I mean, don't you? Now, it is Germany, but still, this girl is super good looking. No. That's not how you spell road either. I smell a fish. No, they show her, look up her Google. They show her as MD. You know, you just can't put whatever the fuck you want on a Google profile either. It's got to be cited and referenced, bullshit. But big difference between a PhD and an MD, and I want to know the fucking truth. But I'll tell you this, no matter what, this girl is so damn good looking, it's unbelievable. Her sister illustrated the book. She's not as good looking. God, is she pretty. And a great personality and a super speaker. And because of her great body and her good looks and her perfect complexion, I don't give a fuck what she is. I like her, like a typical guy. Now, she is a little frumpy, 50 pounds overweight. I'd want to see those credentials, but I'm a guy. And of course, I'm thinking 100% with my pecker. I know Mark Crockett feels that way. He told me one day, I think with my pecker. I said, wow, you didn't think you were like that. He said, yes, I am. Hang on a second, I gotta go in here and get some lottery tickets. Yeah, ching, motherfucker. That's just ticket shit, you know what I'm saying? Kill this motherfucker up and shit. Motherfucker. You just gotta be kicking it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you just gotta be kicking it. Keeping it real. Man, I just met the good looking black girl. I mean, really pretty. Like probably 50, but really, she looks like a TV anchor. I gave her some lottery advice. Yeah, I said, you hit this, I hit this, you're getting some. And that ain't all you're getting either. You're gonna get some big white cock. Something you weren't expecting. She said, really? I said, yeah. I mean, if I'm giving you 5, 10 million, I don't even know you. Isn't that the least you could do? He said, well, I never had that before. I said, you didn't? She said, no. Come on, man, how much room you need, old gal? Hit the fucking gas. Man, I go through so much gas. I get about $4.40 a tank. And I'm filling that motherfucker up twice in like 7 days. Fucking 80, that just cost me 82. And gas is like not bad, 309. Fucking bullshit, man. That's why I don't mind buying birdseed. Because yeah, it's expensive, but it's just 2 tanks of gas. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hey LA, how you doing? Yeah, I guess I do drive a lot. Not like I used to. You know, I think I'm gonna go to the truck show next weekend. Louisville. 500 miles one way. It's a good place to interview people. Louisville. I should be moved into that house so instead of fucking around. I just don't feel like doing it, man. Anybody wants to come over and help me get this house straightened up, I'll pay a cash an hour. I need to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just clean shit. light skin, tall. Fuck yeah. Fill up the bird feeders. Yeah, just be kicking it. Yeah, redbone, it's true. Like that Cajun, that Louisiana black. There was a girl when I went to Chicago, she was a personal trainer, Sharon. Great personality. Yeah, I need fucking help. I don't feel like doing it, I'm lazy. I gotta get my water tested too. I was talking to someone down near that BP gas station, and they had radon. They told them not even to drink it. Fucking radon. I remember worried about that shit in 1986, 5, year before I got married. I was living in Detroit and fucking radon was everywhere. I was all worried about it. Shit. Here I am, still alive. Radon, yeah, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? I already know I got like iffy. I got that fucking bullshit kind of lymphoma. And my fucking T-cells. No, it's in the water. It was in the water though. Yeah. I'm gonna get it tested. Fuck yeah. Stephanie comes to visit. I don't want to kill her. Radon. Be on forensic files. But I was reading that book anyway. I was talking about her. Yeah, really, seriously. I didn't think that either. Because when you do the test at a house, it's just you put this thing out there and see if it turns blue or something. But University of Georgia came down and they tested the water. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I think it's a gas. Yeah. I think it's a gas, and you know, that could get into shit. Anyway, I bought this prebiotic. I got ADD for sure. I don't know what level though exactly. I'd say it's kind of waned over the years. I mean, who gives a fuck if you've got ADD if you're 68? I mean, you may get more work done than all your lazy fucking friends. Because you got ADD at 68. You're finally going to reap the benefits. Hey, Dave. Fucking radon. See, this is what's cool about down here. 80 miles an hour I'm doing. Not worried about a thing. I'll never get pulled over doing this. Everywhere I go, just hauling fucking ass. That's why I go to that Indian restaurant to dinner. 80 miles an hour the whole way. Right on and right off. I go to Athens, 44. It takes me an hour and 15 fucking minutes to get to Barnes & Noble. Great, I love semantics. Anagrams. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey, I'm going to be cutting back on coffee, too. The antioxidants is good, but this book I'm reading, if you've got, like, stomach issues, which I've had, they say cut the fuck out of coffee, fried food. I cut out alcohol. Now I'm going to work on fried food. And then I'm going to cut out coffee, too. Let that mucous membrane in my stomach get back to normal. I'm going to try this prebiotic. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I should drink less coffee. I mean, there aren't. It's like a lot of that shit, but like alcohol, I've read a lot about that, and this is my opinion, doesn't mean shit, don't believe it. Just what I think. I drink it. I could take alcohol or I could leave it. So when I quit it, it's no big deal. But I think it does enhance things. I like drinking a good scotch while I'm reading, as long as it's not something I really need to know, like fucking around reading, like paging through a magazine. I like being on YouTube, doing lives, drinking, but I can not do it too. But I give the edge to drinking over not drinking because of the way it makes you feel. I like it like anybody else does. It enhances things, especially when you're dating or when you're watching a movie and you get them over and you say, hey, you want some wine? Sure. Oh yeah, fucking A. Ding, 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 ding. It just makes everything better. But when I'm in a health kick, I can quit it no problem. And I think overall, but my point here is, overall, you're better off not drinking alcohol. They're going to talk about the medicinal benefits of red wine. Yeah, when you compare that to the downsides of alcohol, glucose index, insulin, blah, blah, blah. No, it's a fucking no-brainer. You're better off not drinking. And I think coffee, the same thing. Yeah, it's got antioxidants. That's great. If you don't have high blood pressure, you're not like a nervous fucker like me, yeah, coffee's better for you than it is for me because you're getting the benefits. You're not a nervous fucker. You don't have high blood pressure. So, the net benefit to coffee would be better for you than me. But a guy like me, I'm better off not drinking coffee, too. I know I am. What do I do? Just eat fucking birdseed and drink water? Yeah, Doritos, that kind of shit. Yeah, that kind of stuff, right? I did read a pretty convincing article a couple days ago on the link to aspartame in cancers. Yeah. And I know I don't drink enough. And they say coffee is a diuretic, but it's no more of a diuretic than anything else up until you pass 22 ounces, which is a lot. And then once you pass 22 ounces, then it's a diuretic. Yeah, no dope. That could change any day, though. I mean, you gotta still be, cross your fingers, keep an eye on them, who they hang around with. Yeah, no, that's good that they're not that they're that way. I mean, but it can change weird times. So you got to keep an eye on them. Hey, Lucid. Lucid's on a diet. Yeah, I hate daylight savings time. It sucks. I read an excellent article today too on the link between cat urine and exposure to pregnant women while they're around cat urine while they're pregnant, and the link to schizophrenia. And when they test people randomly, they have double the incidence of schizophrenia than the people that were never exposed to it. Good for you, Lucid. Oh, time to have an affair. Isn't that crazy? I know. And I was surprised too, there's only 1.5% of E. coli in your lower intestine. There's really not much bacteria in your small intestine. It goes south. It's the opposite for cattle. Their bacteria is up high. That's exactly right, Lucid. That's exactly right. Bingo. They warn against that. Pregnant women are not supposed to change litter boxes. That's exactly why. That's exactly what it is. Yep. And if you weren't breastfed and you were a C-section, both, you're going to have all sorts of shit that people that didn't have that won't. Cat scratch fever. I don't know how you get that. And that salmonella is in all reptiles, even when they're healthy. It's part of their intestinal tract all the time. And that chicken and salmonella, where most people get it, is from people thawing chicken. Poor quality chicken in the sink, and then washing their lettuce and stuff in there too. Because presumably they're chicken, but they didn't cook the lettuce, and that's where you get it. Crazy, isn't it? That's interesting you said that, Lucid. Where did you remember where you found that out? That's right. Yeah, he's right. No, start washing it. If you're around chicken, do it. And that's also why you'll find there'll be a breakout sometime of salmonella. Oh, another big cause of salmonella is unwashed chicken eggs. You know, they're pooping out the same hole. And if people are grabbing the eggs and buttering your toast at the Waffle House. Yes, definitely. Well, I mean, you can get away probably without washing them by like commercial lake producers. Like when you go into the store, I'm sure they're washed pretty good. But like I got a neighbor that's always wanting to give me eggs. I guarantee you that fucker's not washing them before he brings them over. And I never really thought about it. You know, you put them in the refrigerator, you reach in there, you grab one, you crack it. Unless there's a big fucking turd glued to the top. Then I'd have washed that one, but you know, it's just shit that you don't really think about. But summertime festivals, I'll tell you what gets a lot of people. Salmonella, you know what it is? The egg white. The egg white. It gets hot. They say don't ever leave eggs out for even short periods of time if it's not less than 50 degrees. And your food is based on the part of the world you grow up in. That Indian oncologist that I went to see, she said, you know, they've been over here. When they first came over here, they shit like goose. And then they go to India to visit relatives for a month. They shit for the first week they're there. Doesn't matter what you take, it's a preventative. China and India both. Fuckers are dirty. I never want to go to either place. I used to think I see those Indians cooking that street food. And then I saw how fucking dirty they are, and I thought, fuck that. Chinese too. I mean, I'm generalizing, but they can fucking keep it. Yeah, but there's bacteria from a turd you can't see. It's microscopic. It's just like anal sex. You know, people say anal sex, like, oh, I never bled, or it's it's not that big a deal. Now it's microscopic blood. You'd have to do a smear and a stain and look for it on a slide in a microscope. It's not like you're bleeding out your butt. It's a lot of shit like that. Microbes. No shit. Microbes, man. Yeah, fuck that. No. There's no fucking way. If you offer me a full round trip, dirty motherfuckers. Yeah, no, that's right. You go down to Chinatown, Chicago. It's like, I don't know what the deal is on the health department there. They'll have chickens, lamb, all sorts of shit hanging by a fucking rope from the ceiling. Flies landing on it, which can transmit a virus. They say, I'll take a pound of that. Reach up, unhook the fucker from the ceiling, put it in a slicer. Fuck that. You know, if it wasn't like known pathogens, yeah, fuck it. But it's not. These are known ways to get this shit. No shit. No pun intended, my enemy. I shit you not. Oh, gross. That's how you can tell you're getting older. You think you're older, you'll start thinking about sex. You think how gross it is. You know, that's because your fucking hormones are gone. And you're thinking about all the bacteria. When you're young and that old testosterone's raging, fuck, you'd chain them down to fuck them knowing they had shit and just crossing your fingers hoping you didn't get it. It shows you what those, they'll make you get married, fall in love, all sorts of crazy shit. Ruin your fucking life. In a way, I'm kind of glad that shit's going south on me. Yeah, I mean, I never had like older girlfriends. It just kind of worked out that way. And now that I'm older, I don't want to do it that much to begin with. I'm thinking, man, God, what kind of shit do these older broads have? They've probably been fucked a million times. And I don't even want it that bad. So when you crunch all the data, fuck it. I'm gonna go abstinence. Just fucking jack off. Use my fucking fantastic fantasy memory. I won't catch anything but a big blister. Big ass motherfucking blister. Big ass blister on that motherfucker. yeah. Fuck yeah, I did. God damn fucking. Her husband thinks she's fucking around. Fuck that. Ann had to get a operation today. My girlfriend. She had to get an operation. I hope she's doing. She said she'd text me when she got out, and it was supposed to be this morning. I hope she's still alive. She's high risk. 4-stage liver disease, alcoholic, COPD. I still like her though. I'm for her. Hope she makes it. She's a tough old broad. She must feel like absolute fucking shit. Has to come in and work that bullshit job. What kind of operation? Some kind of colon issue. And a torn diaphragm. Yeah. She was supposed to get it in the last 3 months, but they go in there and they test her, and she didn't meet the criteria for surgery. She's got all these other fucking problems. I think she had to get off the bottle for a month or so. She damn near died. Oh fuck yeah, she smokes and drinks a fifth a day. Yeah. I hope to finish her off with some brisket. Yeah, I feel bad for her. What the fuck are you gonna do? I learned a long time ago, I don't try and change people. They'll just end up not liking you. It's not my business. I mean, I'm gonna say, Ann, I think you should quit smoking. She's gonna not like me too. Yeah, she knows she should quit smoking. She don't want to hear it from me. I'll go visit her. I told her, let me know. Text me if I'll bring you something to the hospital. If you need anything. Pack of cigarettes, another fifth. Now's no time to quit at 57. I'd drink myself and smoke right to the fucking grave, man. Now is no time to quit. Now, a doctor's not going to tell you that because that'd be against the Hippocratic Oath. He's supposed to do no harm, not give any bad advice. You go, once my doctor told me, he said, fuck it, there's no sense quitting now. Well, really there isn't. But he's not going to tell you that. He can't based on his profession. He's supposed to tell you right down to the day it's tits up. I think you should quit smoking, lose a little weight, watch your fatty foods, quit drinking a fifth a day. And I think you'll be surprised that you'll still feel like shit. You may live another year. Fuck, when you got all those problems, you don't want to live another fucking year. Fuck that. If I smoked and drank, that's the only pleasure they get. I mean, they live paycheck to paycheck. They live in a crappy house. They have no money. And a fucking engine blows up. It's like the worst thing in the world. A fucking tree comes to the roof. I mean, their life just sucks. So they smoke and they drink. This is another cog in the wheel of why I'm not religious. And these fuckers came from like generations of this shit. Now you can say, yeah, God fucking came down. But I just see too many people set up poorly because of their circumstance that they were brought into in this world. And they never bust the fuck out of it. And it's how they were brought into the world. White trash is what I'm talking about. And, that's just not, it's just not fair. I don't think so. They still grow that shit up in North Carolina and stuff. But, that's the only enjoyment they get. Smoking and drinking right up until they're on a ventilator or the COPD takes them out. I can remember I had an office next to a doctor in an office building like fucking in the 80s, from like 82 to 82 to 92, 82 to 92, around there, 84 to 81st bad, it's going to be tits up. appreciate you riding along with me. Go to Pirate Radio, play songs, sing along, make requests. Anne Murray, Brian Adams, Bare Naked Ladies, shit like that. Nighty Night. Who else? Some more Canadians. Gordon Lightfoot, Joni Mitchell. That's about all I can do it. You Nighty Night Troubles. Lovin' Spoonful. See, old poor Justin Timberlake's going bald. What a drag. You go from knocking down all the cutest pussy in the world to looking like Gallagher. He'll be smashing watermelons on a fucking table in another 10 years if he doesn't get a hair transplant. It just doesn't cut it. Can you imagine Led Zeppelin if they all look like Larry and the Three Stooges? Like a clown's male pattern baldness? Hey, it just doesn't fucking fly. You can call it whatever you want. Imagine bald, but for every one that wants to fuck you when they're bald, there's 10,000 that want to fuck you when you got a full head of hair. These are fucking facts. They don't want to rub their fingers through your 3 fucking hairs on your head.